Have you ever pondered the true essence of sacrifice within the intricate game of chess? It's an artful maneuver, a strategic gamble, an invitation to a dance of tactical brilliance. Sacrifice in chess involves willingly giving up a chess piece to gain a positional or tactical advantage. It's the calculated risk that can turn the tide of the game, making it a compelling and complex endeavor. Imagine this. You're consciously trading your high-value piece like a queen or a rook for an opponent's lower-value piece like a pawn or a knight. It might seem counterintuitive, but it's all about the bigger picture, about setting the stage for a checkmate. However, it's not a move to be taken lightly or to be used haphazardly. It requires a deep understanding of the game, a keen eye for opportunity, and a bold spirit ready to take risks. Sacrifices in chess, like in life, require a deep understanding of the game and a keen eye for opportunity. Starting with the most common, let's delve into the realm of pawn and piece sacrifices. In the grand chessboard, pawns, though small, play a massive role. Pawn sacrifice is a tactical maneuver where you willingly offer your pawn as a sacrifice. The opening sacrifice is one such strategy where a player might sacrifice one or more pawns in the game's early stages. This bold move aims to open up the position, create threats, or gain control over the central chessboard. Then comes the pawn break sacrifice. Here you sacrifice a pawn to disrupt your opponent's pawn structure. This can create weaknesses in their formation or open up lines for a forceful attack. Now let's raise the stakes and talk about piece sacrifice. Here we are dealing with higher value pieces such as the queen or lesser pieces like knights and rooks. A queen sacrifice, as daunting as it sounds, involves sacrificing your most powerful piece. This is done to gain a material advantage or to initiate an unstoppable attack. Sacrificing lesser pieces, like a knight or rook, is also employed to open up lines or to create a threat of an attack. These sacrifices, though seemingly risky, can open up opportunities for a decisive victory. Whether it's a pawn or a queen, each sacrifice carries its own weight and can turn the tide of the game. Moving beyond pawns and pieces, we venture into the strategic realm of exchange and king safety sacrifices. Now, exchange sacrifice is a fascinating play, where you willingly give up a rook or a knight, not for material gain, but for a significant positional advantage. Perhaps you're gaining control over a certain column, or maybe you're worsening your opponent's position, creating a threat that's tough to parry. Then we have the king safety sacrifice. It's the proverbial all-in move, where you're ready to sacrifice part of your king's defense to create a strong attacking opportunity. It's a bold gambit, usually reserved for when the opponent's king has been exposed, or their defensive position is weak. Remember, in this game, as in life, it's not just about what you're willing to gain, but also what you're willing to give up. In chess, as in war, sometimes a sacrifice is necessary for the greater good. Lastly, but no less importantly, we have time sacrifice, a subtle but powerful strategy. This is where chess really starts to resemble a high-stakes poker game. It's all about bluff and counterbluff, calculated risks, and psychological warfare. Here, a player may willingly give up a few moves or precious time to develop an attack or create a threat. This could mean losing a piece or two or foregoing material advantage. But why would anyone do that? Well, sometimes the ticking of the clock becomes the most formidable opponent. Each move you make, each second you consume, changes the dynamics of the game. And in some razor-edge situations, time becomes more valuable than the most powerful piece on the board. But remember, time sacrifice is not a reckless gambit. It's a calculated risk based on careful positional and tactical evaluation. You must weigh the value of the time you're sacrificing against the potential benefits. Will you gain a better position? Will you create a threat that your opponent can't ignore? Will you disrupt their game plan and force them to react to you, buying you even more time? Like all sacrifices in chess, time sacrifice is a delicate balance of creativity and deep calculation. It's a dance on the edge of a sword, where one false step can lead to disaster. But master it, and you'll have yet another powerful weapon in your tactical arsenal. Remember, the art of sacrifice in chess is a delicate balance of creativity and deep calculation. Master it, and you'll have yet another powerful weapon in your tactical arsenal.